Welcome to another schedule look ahead. We've got the Nebraska Cornhuskers today. Another 12-game slate to look at. As you see, tonight's look at sponsored by Quarter Technology Solutions, official partner of SN College Football. So their season goes Akron, Colorado, Troy, all three non-conference games at home. Then they're going to have at Michigan, Purdue at home on homecoming, at Wisconsin, at Northwestern, Minnesota at home. Then they've got the bye week in late October. They got at Ohio State to start November, Illinois at home, Michigan State at home. Then they finish out Big Ten play in Iowa City, 11 a.m. Central Time on Fox on Black Friday. Then 8 days later, if they win the West, they'll play for the 2018 Big Ten Football Championship in Indianapolis. Okay. Really tough year last year for Nebraska. They go 4-8. That's 3-6 in the Big Ten play. Nebraska hires Scott Frost, who led Central Florida after Hurricane Irma. Eventually, a 13-0 season. They didn't play one of the games, so it could have been 14-0, but they, due to the hurricane, one of the games was scratched. But they did win every game that they were allowed to play. In the end, 13-0. They won the American Conference, and they won Peach Bowl against Auburn. So this Nebraska team could be dangerous this year, but most of the players that it's going to be a tough year though for Nebraska because it's going to take a while until they get a good system. And you see the schedule, it's real tough for Nebraska. The crossover games, Michigan on the road, Ohio State on the road, and Michigan State at home. Those are probably the three hardest crossover teams that you got. You got them in your head coach's first year. You don't have too high of expectations for them this season. But of course, this is a very, very tough schedule. But Penn State's like, what are you talking about? We got a tough schedule. Penn State's got their point, but this is a actually Rutgers president who probably has a tougher schedule. But you look at this, and you're gonna start the season against Akron. It's a primetime football game. You're gonna get a lot of fans hyped there, but I really don't think they'll have trouble in that game against Akron. Should be able to deal with it. Coaching should be able to beat those teams. All right. And then Colorado at home. That's a renewing of a rivalry, but it could end up tragic for Nebraska if they don't play well. Because Colorado really needs to win that game. It is going to be an early game for Colorado, though. Compared to most of their games out in the Pac-12. Troy, which beat LSU this year, or last year, in 2017. I think Nebraska should be able to take care of them. At Michigan, that's tough. That game might be an afternoon game or a late game. I don't know. Maybe a morning game for some. I'm not sure. But Ann Arbor's going to be tough. Purdue that's also going to be an insane game. It's not going to be insane. But I guess homecoming for Nebraska is pretty insane. So uh, Purdue though they should take care of Purdue at home, but then at Wisconsin, at Northwestern. I'm very scared for this team. If it's like they're on a roller coaster and they're like just like clenching the bars because this is a rocky road that they have. They got Wisconsin as well. Who else they got? Northwestern on the road. That could be tough. Minnesota at home. They should be able to take care of Purdue in Minnesota. And they got 4 home conference games. They should be able to win at least 3. Then you look at the road games, and you're like, can they win more than 2 road games this year? All 5 of their road games are conference teams that had a better record than them last year. Actually, I don't know about Northwestern. Maybe Northwestern's always decent. Northwestern had a better record. Northwestern won a bowl game. I'm crazy, okay? Let me deal with it. So Illinois should be all right. Then we look at this: at Michigan, at Wisconsin, at Northwestern, at Ohio State, and at Iowa. It's gonna be really, really tough in this first year, but I think the goal right here is to win 50% of your games in conference play. You want to win at least 4 games in conference play. So out of the 10 Power 5 teams that you play, you want to win at least 5. Right? But that might not happen. So I'm gonna put Nebraska at 7-5. I'm gonna put them 7-5. I think the road games are gonna be more overwhelming. I'm gonna say 7-5, maybe 8-4. I don't think they're gonna go 6-6, which they could go 6-6, okay, or even 5-7. But I'm actually gonna just stick with 7-5. Right, 7-5. I think they'll lose to Ohio State. They'll lose probably to Wisconsin, and they'll lose at least another road game. That's 3 right there. And they'll probably lose to either Colorado, Michigan State, or Purdue. Then they'll lose. I don't know. I got them 7-5. They get 8-4. Shame on me. Go at Northwestern. Isn't that homecoming for Northwestern? I'm not sure, but this is a tough schedule. All right, so that'll do it for us. We got Nebraska 7-5. Of course, I want to remind you the 22 college ball playoff, Orange Bowl, Cotton Bowl, and then the national championship. Those are the semifinals, the Orange Bowl and the Cotton Bowl, respectively. We don't know which one's going to be first. They're going to be played on 29th. December 29th, Saturday, December 29th, at 4 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Eastern. Again, that's a Saturday night, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern. And that would be 1 in the afternoon on the West. What is it? 3 No. It would be 5 for the other one. So 4 hours that they have for the game. It should be a great day though. On that day, I think we got college football as well before that. And I think we got the Arizona Bowl that day. Not sure the other game. Um, but it should be a good day for college football. Of course, but New Year's Eve this year, gonna have the what's that bowl called? The Holiday Bowl, as well as earlier in that day, the San Francisco Bowl. San Francisco Bowl gonna be, I guess, a test bowl for the College Football Playoff National Championship. Gonna be, they're really gonna get that atmosphere. It's probably gonna be some of the national championship stuff might be up by then. I think it's like a week between San Francisco Bowl and the national championship. New Year's Day, of course, going to have the Rose Bowl in the afternoon. Fiesta Bowl is going to be played at 9 a.m. I think. I'm not sure, 9 a.m. or not sure if it's 9 a.m. or if it's actually I think it's going to be noon Central, so 10 a.m. I think for the Fiesta Bowl. Not quite 9 a.m. 10 a.m. The Fiesta Bowl. That's early. Then the Rose Bowl, like two on the West Coast, and then of course Sugar Bowl, like 5:45 on the West. That's like 8:45 on the East, 9 o'clock. That's late. But of course, Rose Bowl, Pac-12 against Big Ten. Sugar Bowl, Big 12 against SEC. ACC, though, is guaranteed at least one team in the year 6. That probably being the Peach Bowl. Peach Bowl, Cotton Bowl, or not Cotton Bowl, Peach Bowl, Fiesta Bowl. Right, Peach Bowl and Fiesta Bowl. Are those the only at-larges we've got this year? Yeah. We only have 3 of them. We're using 1, okay. Yeah, that's what we've got. Yeah, either the Peach Bowl or Fiesta Bowl they'll be going to, or of course the College Football Playoff. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Jared. So long. Peace out.